During World War II, while the world focused on Nazi atrocities, Japan was conducting experiments so horrific that even war crimes investigators were shocked. This is the story of Unit 731, one of the darkest chapters in human history that most people have never heard about. Unit 731 was a covert biological and chemical warfare program run by the Imperial Japanese Army from 1936 to 1945. Led by microbiologist Shiro Ishii, it operated in occupied Manchuria. The official cover was water purification. In reality, it was a massive human experimentation facility. The Japanese military captured Chinese civilians, Soviet prisoners and Koreans as test subjects, calling them logs to dehumanize them. Between 1936 and 1945, an estimated 10,000 to 200,000 people died in these experiments. The experiments were unspeakably brutal. Researchers infected prisoners with plague, cholera, and anthrax to study disease progression without treatment. They performed vivisections, surgeries on living people without anesthesia, to examine living tissue and organs. They tested biological weapons by releasing plague-infected fleas on Chinese villages to measure infection rates and death tolls. They poisoned water supplies and food to test contamination effectiveness. Entire populations were exposed to diseases. Unit 731 conducted frostbite experiments by forcing prisoners outside in freezing temperatures, then testing treatment methods. Some had limbs frozen and thawed repeatedly. They tested grenades and flamethrowers on live prisoners tied to stakes at various distances. Prisoners were subjected to high-pressure chambers until their eyes popped out, spun in centrifuges until death, exposed to lethal X-rays, and injected with animal blood. Pregnant women were infected with syphilis to study transmission to unborn children. Here's the most disturbing part. After the war, the United States granted immunity to Unit 731's leaders in exchange for their research data. General MacArthur secretly agreed scientists wouldn't be prosecuted if they handed over their findings. The US wanted the biological warfare data and didn't want the Soviets to get it. Shiro Ishii never faced trial. He lived freely in Japan until his death in 1959 at age 67. Many subordinates went on to prominent careers in medicine and business. Some became wealthy pharmaceutical executives. Unlike Nazi crimes prosecuted at Nuremberg, Unit 731's atrocities remained hidden for decades. Japan has never formally apologized or acknowledged the full extent. The site was destroyed before surrender and records were burned. The truth began emerging in the 1980s and 1990s. Today there's a museum at the former site in Harbin, China, but controversy continues over Japan's historical accountability. Unit 731 represents science without ethics, where humans were disposable test subjects for military advancement. Follow the History Vault for more difficult truths about the past. And don't forget to like the video for more.